watched him die in real time. Face pale, lips cracked, breathing ragged. Then the screen went black, but the stream kept going. That was 5 days ago, and it's still live, still broadcasting from underneath the ground. His name was Drew Matheson, but online, he was just Bury Me Live, a mid-tier YouTuber who built a fan base off pranks, extreme challenges, and stunts that always teetered on the edge of legality. Bury Me Live started with clickbait like slept in a haunted hospital for 24 hours and eating only raw meat for a week. Dumb, dangerous, exactly the kind of stuff the algorithm loves. But the numbers started to plateau. Comments turned sour. Mid, you're falling off. This ain't 2018 anymore, bro. So Drew did what any dying content creator does. He upped the ante and teased his final video. The promo trailer dropped on a Monday. This Friday, midnight, I'm going 6 feet under. Live, buried, no cuts, no camera tricks. Just me, a casket, and 24 hours underground. Can I survive? Will the pressure get to me? There's only one way to find out. The internet ate it up. Reddit threads exploded. TikTok speculated about how he'd pull it off. Hashtag Bury Me Live trended for days. Skeptics assumed it was a hoax. Hardcore fans couldn't wait. Me, I was just curious. Not a fan, not a hater. I just had to see if he'd really do it. The stream started at exactly 11:59 p.m. A black screen, heavy breathing. Then the image cut in, Drew's face lit by a greenish LED in the coffin. His GoPro strapped above his head, giving a claustrophobic fisheye view of the wooden box around him. "Yo," he said, grinning nervously. "We're in. No turning back now." He panned the camera. Tight walls, plastic water bottles, a tiny oxygen tube feeding into a hole drilled near the top. A digital clock counted down. Midnight. The burial had already happened. He was already down there. This was real. I watched for hours. At first, it was just Drew talking about the darkness, the pressure, how weird it felt being alive in a coffin. "I keep thinking I'll wake up and this will be a dream," he said around hour 3. But no, I'm really buried alive. Hell yeah. The chat flew by, unreadable. WTF BRO, is this legal? This man is gonna die on Kim OMG, skibbity toilet. Dig a hole for clout and oil. He told stories. Read some fan comments. Drank water. Took slow, shallow breaths to preserve oxygen. At hour 6, he started to sweat. By hour 9, he was shivering. "I think I messed up the airflow," he whispered. Tubes whistling weird. He knocked on the lid. A soft thump thump thump. I left instructions, GPS coordinates. "They'll come get me at 24 hours. Just 15 to go." The camera shook. His hands trembled. At hour 12, the oxygen tube stopped moving, and Drew started crying. People thought it was part of the act, until hour 14, when he started hallucinating. He stared at the ceiling. "There's someone tapping. Outside, I swear to God." But he was 12 feet down. He'd hired a team to dig the hole, seal the box, run the air supply, and they'd left. That was part of the stunt. Isolation, total silence. "There's someone whispering," he said. I turned the volume up. "So, did everyone else?" Nothing but static. Then a second voice, faint, just below the threshold. "Let us out." Hour 16. His nails bled from clawing at the lid. He sobbed, screamed. He started begging. "Please," he said, "if this is a prank, if someone's trolling me, get me out. I can't breathe. There's something down here with me." But no one came. I watched 300,000 people type, "Call 911" into the chat. But no one knew where he was buried. Drew had scrubbed the location from all metadata. Part of the thrill, he'd said. Now it was a death sentence. Hour 19. He started choking. His lips were blue. He said, "There's another face in here. It's smiling. It's not mine." Then he laughed and laughed until his eyes rolled back and he stopped moving. Hour 20 hours. The screen went black. No goodbye. No credits. No final jump cut. Just nothing but the stream still live. I thought that was the end, but an hour later, the camera turned back on. No one touched it. No one moved. The GoPro clicked to life, showing a view outside the coffin. A dirt wall, not the same cam. A new angle, underground, still streaming. But Drew wasn't there. Just empty space where the coffin should have been. The chat went feral. Who's holding the camera? Bro, he's out. Nah, there's some backroom shit. He's dead, but the signal's still on? Then came the whisper. We're not buried. We're waiting. Hour 23 hours, 44 minutes, and 2 seconds. A figure crawled across the dirt. Pale, hairless, teeth like broken piano keys. It stared directly into the lens. It had Drew's face, but wrong. Mouth too wide. No eyelids. Fingers bending backwards as it waved. Then it said, in Drew's exact voice, "Sub for part 2, and laugh. The stream is still live. Day 5. No cuts, no glitches. Just dirt and breathing. Sometimes voices. Sometimes scratching. Sometimes the sound of something crawling closer. And the chat never ends. I sent the stream to the FBI. They ghosted me. I screen recorded it. YouTube flagged it for unknown disturbing content and deleted my copy. But it's still live. Still up. No one knows who's paying for bandwidth. All we know is the channel changed its name. No longer Bury Me Live. Now it just says, we're all under here now. You've been watching MrGrimhour. And if you're thinking of burying yourself for fame, just know, you might not be the only thing in the coffin. If you're brave enough, click that link. The live stream's still running. But don't say I didn't warn you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop a comment with the scariest thing you've ever seen on a live stream. Until next time, keep your eyes open, even underground.